Okay, that should be all set up. Yep, so a little earlier than usual, but sure, let's do some Arknight story. I'm right about at the point where I ended it last time. Still like the end credits of chapter 8, was it? Yeah, chapter 8. Like, because I got cut off at the, well, basically halfway mark of the last stage. No, the last story stage. So yeah, let's just get through that and hopefully into chapter 9 if it's not too hard. We'll see though, we'll see. So yeah, okay, I was about right here, I think. Thanks to our efforts, the Chernobog issue has been resolved peacefully. But what happened after? This is like a couple weeks after the Chernobog incident, if that's what they decided to call it. Does it hurt? Only if you poke it. Yo, Blaze, I forgot Blaze was a part of the operation because she didn't like, how do you say it? She wasn't part of the, like, in town main, like, operation squad. Oh, sorry. It's fine. How are you? Fine. No way, I'm kidding. Since when do you keep things to yourself? Is that bad? Oh, of course not. Scout, can you see? Our little kitten is all grown up. She's a big girl. She's so big now. Don't cry, I want to forget. Oh, you want to forget? Oh, let's hope not. You're really crying? Why are you crying? Oh, don't cry, please, don't. Cute. Yeah, Blaze Silver should know he's too our kitten. She's grown up. Well, yeah, those sadly aren't there to see it. Please. Oh. What a sad note to start with. Much of the truth will stay buried forever in the ruins of Chernobog, because we live in an uncertain, uncaring world. But Rose Island will remember no matter what else we undertake, we must remember, but... Okay, I don't wanna be like that guy, but... Didn't you have an organization before Rhodes Island? What was it called? Bubble, and then that didn't work out. Who's gonna remember that except you? I think Doctor was part of it as well, and W. I guess you and W, because Doctor has a memory loss. A Rhodes operator does not sacrifice her life for a single person or event. Wait, oh, she's gone. Yep. Around too late. Hi, Luna. Oh, this topical medicine is really useful. There are lots of similar patents out there, but I think this cream is effective enough to have a market. The main point is that even if it's not especially effective, it is very cheap to produce. All the components that came up in the analysis were common wild-growing plants. Oh, it's this! Oh, no! It's a bit of a pain to get them from the northwest tundra. They're spread over such a wide area. The inventor must have had more perseverance than medical knowledge. Where do you want to apply for the patent, Amia? In Ursus, and make it cheap. But you didn't miss anything, like the thing, you know, like after, like when it starts, like weeks after the Chernobyl incidents, like, and then you like have the little moment with Rosmontis and Blaze, how Blaze is like all emotional that Rosmontis finally started thinking for herself. You missed that, but about this, what riled me up a little is, if you read the little details, like the medic is talking about a medicine, like a cream, a salve for injuries. And I commentating how it's a little hard to make, but quite effective, so it would be worth it. And she's suggesting that Amia patents it. Where do you think did that medicine come from, or from who did it come from? Just little details I catch, like, and like to emphasize on. Ew, what the fuck? Why the laugh? It's not merry or anything, like, what the fuck? It's morbid, like, those who taught her how to make the medicine are no longer here. Ayah. But I think the Empire has similar tech. Ursus has more people who need it. What should we name it then? We'll call it Frostnova. No, it meant... What? 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 How fucked up is that? Like, come on! Hey, yo! Like, talk about being a cold-hearted bastard. Like, good job. You actually offended me with that one. Poor Mephisto, I mean, no, fuck him. Like, he was a dick, but still. You can't do my girl Frostnova like that. Come on. After all we saw... Oh, come on. That's rude. That's just rude. Amy, were you looking for me? Oh, doctor. Medic, you and Warframe can take care of it. We'll take it from here. Doctor, I'm coming. I just didn't remember. It's not like it was written on the screen right now. Also, okay, I'm not gonna ask anything, but that was a little weird. Like, I didn't sound merry or happy at all, and you thought it was a happy occasion. Like, yeah, I always knew you were morbid and like just insensitive. That's just that. Now we see. Good. I'm kidding, of course. It is not for the results that we commit to what we do. We do something not because we want to see it done. As a business, this may be a foolish strategy, but we live for more than material gain. Our brave operators have proved that life and its value lay not only in ensuring the survival of one or even many people, or in its biological definition. We have to live on in the moral civilized sense, because the future of life needs support, and Rhodes Island is that support. Cute, huh? Cute. You call it... Like, how pathetic is it that you have to call yourself cute? like... You disgust me. About the horny like that we all know, like that you've proven that like countless times already. That's nothing new. But cute? We are fighting for a cause that will heal the scars of our world. Also, my nose is stuffy, like, I fear that my cold might be returning. Another mission. Yes, with Meteorite. Care to bring a greenie? I have some new recruits who need to learn. Oh, I don't think so. This is going to be a tough one. Jessica and Frostleaf are going out on patrol. They might be in a better place to take a recruit. Jessica? Can she handle it? I think you've seen how far she's come. I have. I think she'll certainly be able to put some pressure on the new recruit. The Earl is going to crush me with all her pressure. Am I really that heavy? No, that's not what I meant. I forgot which one was Frostleaf, like the one from the... What's the event called with Pompeii, with the big volcano giant slug? Is that operator from that event, like the... Who's Frostleaf then? Didn't we see her like scouting in the wilds? Oh, that's Skyfire, okay. Who was Frostleaf then? The one from the previous chapter that like faced off with Frostnova and then got severe like frostburn. Oh, Foxgirl with Axe, then I have no idea. Then I have no idea. I didn't pay it. Yeah, her. Okay, I didn't pay attention to the... Wasn't she using a Huh? Axe? Did I miss something? I didn't see her use an axe. I guess I just didn't pay enough attention. Is it for this belief that we are willing to die? A Squad, 13 members, Ace, Bad Tom, Kirk, Heartbreak, Woodspoon, 17, Bronze Nose, Green Pea, Lunar Silver, Confidenti, Sandwash, Violet Flame, and Carries. Amia Squad, 13 members. Dim Needle, B Softhand, Chili Jimmy, Keener, Anger 9, what? Santi, Marco Smith, Fade. Divides, Frost Nova, Antonio Isa, Wild Ash, Hui, and Indigo Jade. That's all the casualties, I take it. How many was that? I can't put Frost Nova on the, I guess, killed in action list. Give me a reason. No matter what you say, she was an official employee. What of the consequences? What if our operators are outraged at you putting a Reunion operative on our casualty list? It's not something you should do. She fought for the same goal. Is that all it takes? Yes. Rose Island fights for the same idea. Isn't that why this organization was made in the first place? Okay, I'll do it. You've done your duty. I hope you'll stay as you are now. And I'd like to apologize for that thing back there, Doctor. The question you asked me back by the sarcophagus, I can't give you an answer. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. I don't want to hide the truth, but I really can't give you the answer you're looking for, unfortunately. Neither I nor PRTS have a good explanation. I hope you can forgive us. But someday, when the time is right, it will appear to you. Doctor, when that day comes, when you finally know the truth, will you be ready? Another thing, Doctor. Amy has taken on a lot of burdens. I hope you could avoid giving her more bad memories. We should take more onto ourselves instead. Those things which we can't even face ourselves, we can do it. As long as you are here, as long as you are like this. I like the music. Oh, that's a nice, that's a nice piece of art. Scout Squad, 13 of these. More casualties! 13 members. Scout, Millen, Tipsy, Sink, Mimi, Rifa, Slana, Mary, Pamtak, Mudflower, Macron, Tyr, Scorpion. Rosmantis Squad, 1 member. Bluish Silver. Radiant Squad, 1 member. Likusa, I guess. If I butcher that, I'm sorry. 41 sacrifices. Sheesh. 41 sacrifices in all in the Chernobyl incident. Rhodes Island will not forget. We will remember their names forever. Even should Rhodes Island cease to exist someday, all that they have done will leave its mark onto our world. 41 casualties. Doctor, you don't want to talk? I get it, so much has happened, but with you by my side I feel happy. Yeah, let's be happy that 41 people died. There are some things we can't do by ourselves, but it's not like we do them for their own sake. Right. Rhodes Island, we always press forward no matter what the dark clouds bring, and no matter how many terrible stories unfold across the world. I always believe in the warmth in our hearts. What will you do if I'm actually bad? Now I'm curious. Then I have to stop you myself. Oh, fair enough. Welcome home, Doctor. Okay, you saw check Discord? Trust me, yeah. How did I never notice the X? Sheesh. Yeah, I know the character. I just forgot. I guess I didn't pay enough attention. Wait, where are we now? Like, I didn't pay attention for 2 seconds. What happened? Did she say anything? No? Not a peep since you brought her in? Oh, that's about Tangwa, okay. She's so calm, even man. Chen was it? Even Chen came to see her, she didn't say anything. So, what are you going to do about it? Me? Do I look like Escalon? And I don't think we have anything we need from her, yet anyway. More information is gonna depend on where you use it, I guess. I really don't know how to handle a person like that. What about those MGD people? What? It's not like it's your first time at Rhodes Island. What's there to be shy about? Oh, Hoshi, like, works with... They named Tuscarora, yes. They mentioned Tuscarora. I just got promoted. I don't want anyone thinking I'm working under the table with Rhodes. Missy, you're totally good with it, huh? You make it look like you're going shopping. Who could stop me? Sure enough, you got a rich girl brain. Chief Way's office, who's that? An angel with blue hair, or a sarcasm. Oh, Mosima. Wait, was it Mosima? Brain? Huh? Oh, she's really hurt. Hey, you can't just barge in. Chief Way's in there. Oh, what's her name? Oh, Brain. Okay, don't fail me now. Oh, I was always bad with names. Yeah, let's hope it was Mostima and I don't look like a fucking buffoon right now. Looks like you got company, Chief. Anyone who could make their way in here, someone I can trust. Let's have you look after your own wounds first. If you don't mind letting those two out there eavesdrop, then that's little scratches, no big deal. What are you doing here, Laterano messenger? I'm not here as an official Laterano messenger, although the church does actually have a message for you. Hoshiguma, take Swear outside. Oh, roger that. Hey, why just me? There. Speak, messenger. He said, Laterano language. What did you have for breakfast and what will you eat for dinner? Odd. Why would you want to know what I think? I think you are the chief, Mr. Way. They're not here in an official capacity. The blonde tiger and the green-haired Oni. I think they're probably here to meet an old friend or something. But hey, if we carry on like this, we could have the horses on guard taking us home around the landship. When they came by, did the patient react at all? Nope. I can only guess at what counts its thinking. Or I'll get the surveillance set up, you stand under the camera, come on. Oh, that's a big, like, oh, she's got a nice room, like, look how spacious that room is. Like, you could place, well, this is glass, like, so they, not spy, like, they observe you from here, so the bed would need to be here, have, like, a curtain right here, like, to separate the room so no one can look at that, maybe have a light installed here. Like one here, one to illuminate this part. You can have a nice lounge here, like set up a couch, maybe a TV, something like, you know, some lazy bags. Yeah, you could make quite nice use of this room. Okay, it's Kashi. What? Tamla. Humans are weak, complicated, selfish creatures. Is she right remembering what he said? Even Cassie beasts possess a nobility human being lacks. They forage the land day after day, never stopping, never giving up. What do you want the prisoner to want to stay here? There, like, you don't see it, Munra. If the prisoner doesn't want to leave the prison, then you accomplished your objective. They are gonna stay there. You have your prisoner. Everyone's happy. Unlike humans kill one another for food. Humans harm one another for selfish desires. As such, human beings use others to determine their own value, to measure their worth. You have what it takes to enlighten them. You have the right to use them. You know what you must do. I thought you all that you are. How do you overcome these countless years of oppressive history? The history of humanity is a history of struggle. Wisdom, ideals, and methods. Your sight is my sight. Surrender your fantasy. Sooner or later, you will return to me. I'm your only end. Number 08142. Huh. Free, comfy, what more can you wish for? I mean... Huh. Okay, so what if we do it like this? Just make comfortable cells for like heinous criminals who killed countless people who would be sentenced for life. I think that solves the problem, right? Keshi? No, Keshi, absolutely not. All that you taught me now waits on my body, carved into it as scars forever. The past is behind us. It's all over. Indeed, I must put an end to all you have brought. All the ugliness and shame you cast upon me will be my fuel. It will fuel my future. Until I find you, until this world is liberated, I will never stop burning. I will not deny you again, Keshi. I oppose you. Until all the wrongs have been righted and all our sins purged. It will be done, even if our end is the same. I will burn it all to ashes, even if I burn to death. Huh. How long have you been out? Oh, I can't be bothered to count. I was struck a while ago. But even if you run, you won't get away. One needs a hammer to strike a nail. And if all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Oh, well. I feel calmed out for some reason. Like, someone mentions a hammer, I immediately look for a hammer, but I don't have a hammer in this apartment. That needs to change. Maybe now is not the time. Oh, maybe now is the time. Oh. Vina, come here, please. I have words for you. Alright, Dr. Calcit. Oh, it's Siege. Just a moment, one question. Are you ready? I'm not sure, but I guess I'm ready whenever. Islam Wit. Your Majesty, here is the complete report on the incident. How did this happen? Did one of the Royal Guards betray us? Wit, give me an honest answer. My chest is an unlit fireplace on a winter day. Only honest words won't get my heart beating again, whether or not an unpoisoned truth may break it. No, your Royal Guards would never betray you, Your Majesty. They will remain loyal to you until the world itself is consumed by fire, as long as you are the rightful Emperor of Ursus. You and I both know those are but empty words. Would that the guard did more than stand back and watch the old monster die? Enough. No more platitudes, no more mass. Yeah, what? Oh, my phone went off. I've grown very wit. You are no fool. Tell me your thoughts and look me in the eyes as you do. Where are the puppet masters behind this plot? Grand Duke Vaikal, Deputy Marshal of the Third Army, and the Governor General Rossin, and Viscount Cargu. Or Karga, yes. Of course, I select the evidence to prove that they actually orchestrated this entire ordeal. Further, when the Royal Guard went to hang them all in their homes, they found these traitors lacking the courage to face their crimes and your wrath. They took their own lives rather than bear their due punishment. Cowards. Absolute cowards. Have they not even the meager courage it takes to stand trial? They must have known, they knew that the trial would reveal their base desires, their corrupted minds to all the people of Ursus. And yet, now we will never bring them to trial. True, Your Majesty, how regrettable that we must now keep this knowledge behind the curtain, rather than take it out onto the stage. Even a stupid burden beast will do more than chew grass when roused. Nevertheless, the Royal Guard disposed of their remains in the proper manner. Their rotten corpses will dangle stinking from the ceiling. No one will ever dare take them down. Had their conspiracy succeeded, Ursus would have suffered another war. They would have seen their influence increase, proportionally draining the power of the Council, perhaps further degrading our cities. We are most fortunate they failed. Traitors. Death was too good for them. I should feed them to the flesh, but feed us? But that would be a terrible thing. No, we can't do that. Pardon me, Wit. I didn't mean to lash out like that. We must not go back down to the road of ruin. No matter how much rage I have for my enemies, I cannot exhibit such behavior. You did not resort to them during the Great Rebellion. To this day, I feel that only a proper blood-soaked threat would have steered them. Pure terror is the only language those who terrorize the innocent can understand. Although I am personally opposed to such measures. Unfathomable. Must I resort to such ancient brutality, such poisonous traditions to stand against the ignorant? And as these maggots seize the swords and shields of our empire, are we even left to naught but rot? Forgive me, Your Majesty, I do not have an answer to that question. From a constitutional perspective, I am not your legal spy master. More importantly, Wit, is the legend true? Is the deathless black snake a malignant deity that cannot be slain? And are there other such deities like it in our realm? What can we do to free our people from its tyranny? Wit, we stand now in the light, surrounded by darkness. Can we use fire to illuminate Ursus? Your Majesty, I must point to one fact. In recent decades, only the Duke of Keshi among the ageless shows clear signs of involvement in these events. And even after his death, we are unable to confirm her identity. That tells us that the ageless of Ursus still fear you. They fear you and your contempt. Nearly 1,000 years have passed since we overthrew the Hippogriff. A couple of dying monsters cannot stand against the might of Ursa's people. Let them do as they will fail. We'll find them and we'll destroy them. Your Majesty need not worry. I hope all proceeds as you've said. Would have the infected situation any developments? Your Majesty, you were hasty. You acted too quickly to close the infected mines and armies held in the northwest. It may have been your hope to weaken the army's supply reserves or even show a little benevolence. But as much as the army opposes you, your people also oppose this. They fear the infected. It is unwise to go against your people at the juncture. They by and large, despite the infected. Huh? And standing against the army here could have been standing against the people. Okay, I have no clue what. I think this is phrased wrongly. That doesn't make sense. You lack the resources to pursue this course. Even if it's the right thing to do. Even if it's the right thing to do, this is to show leniency to the infected by shoveling them into the jaws of hell. It is time, Your Majesty. Yorodztvo has been waiting at the doors for over 15 minutes. I think you may want to see him. See to him. Raving lunatic with his only visions. I'll make a proper joke of him. But before that, wait, do you think we can do it? Can we make Ursus great again? I don't know, Your Majesty. Now is not an appropriate time to answer you. But at least you do not lay waste to the world that your father did. That is already quite good. Tell about the infected. Should you break the course of the Deathless Black Snake, then you should be able to break through everything that waits upon you. I hope that one day we have a real chance to defeat the country of the last emperor. Wait, which one? Wait a minute. To be continued. Well, luckily I'm at a point where it's already continued. Oh, can't even sip a coffee, of course there's more. Taroa? You're doing a good service tending guard in this weather. I know it is what you want. Sure you do, until we break out of this winter, my fire won't keep burning. Luckily you didn't have to wait. Oh, like that's on the tundra, like, right, the northwestern tundra, like when she was with, yeah. Oh, but this is at a later point in time. Just looking at the, like, the clothes everyone is wearing. Ah, this must have been like after she killed those civilians. Oh, that's lucky. Shh, quiet. They're sleeping. Oh, sorry. Shh. They trained all day. The kid with the dark hair looks like he could handle a bow. But he'll need to grow a bit. Then let them sleep, but... I'm about to leave. I'm dropping the temperature too much, they'll catch a cold. Sorry to bother you. You didn't. It's just the one with the white hair. He's a light sleeper if I don't sing to him. Oh, that's who was singing to him. He has night terrors. I don't know what he's been through. Time heals all wounds. Well, apparently not that one. Is your father still working on tomorrow's wedding plan? He told me something about the nurse's infected transport center. He has to think carefully, keep our losses low. He always tells me to pay attention to that. It's already so late. I never seen him sleep, not once. Heroes need rest too, the other fighters should have taken some. Think of yourself before him. Who was that you reached out a few days ago? Where were they from? Ludmilla and Alex. Looks like they've been around Chernobog. Wait a sec. Oh, Ludmilla is a Crown Slayer, right? For a second I was like, who's Ludmilla? That's Crown Slayer, right? They know the city well. That's a big city. Yes, and with lots of infected in it, we might be able to bring them in with the right plan. Aye. Ludmilla and the people with her seem strong. I think they might become dependable allies, even if they are a little ordinary right now. Ordinary as those of us fighting the Earth's army all the time. Chernobog, it's too far, and too many things stand in our way. How many years would it take? 3 or 4 still wouldn't get us there. Even if we don't fight it or stop it, it will have to come to us with the effort. of the infected in the city, we can build a city of our own. And maybe in 3 or 4 years' time, we'll be looking at tomorrow. Tomorrow is so close. I like the sound of that. Get some rest. Right, good night. Good night, Sasha and Dino. Hurry back, I'll send the kids to the settlement soon. Right. My brothers and sisters. Good night. Oh. So that was that thing. Okay, so now is chapter 9, was it? Act 2, Shadow of a Dying Sun? What was that referencing again? I remember that talk in the last chapter. Okay, but let's see. Oh, what's this? How long has it been already since you awoke in Chernobog? The span of a blink, like a lifetime ago. You still remember when you opened your eyes, the light you saw and the voice you heard calling. My eyes! Sorry for making you suffer again. You still remember the warmth of the girl's hand. Or is that the doctor reminiscing of the past? Oh, I take it is. Doctor? Hand! Take my hand! Or is this like a little recap or what? You still remember where you left your slumber? Down bearably broken ground that greeted you. Oh, so this is like a little recap, I take it. You still remember hiding among the countless enemies and your unerring gaze. Yep. Trying to run? Where do you think you're going? Go, tear them apart. That was when we met Crownslayer, okay. You remember us before, battling with wave after wave of hostiles, the catastrophe taking its callous hold. Yep. An enemy more fearsome than the catastrophe still. How do I take it? I'm blind again. I shall grant you an ending that I'm quite fond of. Disappear. Those around you made great sacrifices, yeah, 41 people died. Paid the ultimate price. Each name, each likeness you firmly remember. Even so, you weren't spared much time to familiarize yourself with all that Rhodes Island is and was. The insurrection in Chernobyl was only a beginning. Rhodes Island was pressed to swiftly proceed to Langman, because it was more than likely that Langman would become the next target of Reunion's indiscriminate attacks. Oh. Well, to earn the trust of Langman Chief Executive Wei Yanwu, Rhodes Island carried out an investigation in the slums. You remember here you saw the plight of the infected wherever you looked. And in that plight, the infiltration of Reunion determined to resist. Yep, school shutter. That was Alex, right? Yep, I remember that we killed one. Then the other took over, and then we killed her too. Well, you still remember a little girl who has been thrown into all of this. She was Reunion's true target. Once kind-hearted by nature, she ultimately chose to take up arms to save her own people. You still remember how she herself never was saved. Yep. People always have a way of surpassing your expectations. Even more so when it comes to the infected. Power begets madness and desire begets depravity. They are cancers eroding away at all that is good in the world. If you want to keep it, I won't stop you. Just know that one day your room will be filled with masks like this. All people must bear the consequences for the choices they make, infected or otherwise. You remember how, at the same time, within the district of Chernobog, the recon team found Reunion assembled? They ran away. They had pretty quick reactions, ran away before we had a chance to take action. Disconnect themselves and took off as quickly as they could. But where did they hope to escape to? You remember as you rescued the Imperium team. The first time you saw the girl who was cold as Frost, yeah, Frost Nova. You still remember, this too was Reunion's trap. You remember the MGD forces pursuing the Reunion remnants to the outer edge? The enemy launched their offensive from inside with the LGD at the center and assailed... I guess? Assailed Magman? Sure. I'm safe now, but... Reunion took over one of our important facilities and is now forcefully opening a passage between the slums and the outer city. You remember the young inspector swearing to retake the LGD by our own strength to defeat the insurrectionist foe within Langman. You remember she too went through setbacks but remained unyielding. Maybe I have changed. As time passed, I had fewer grievances about Magman and I've been able to place my trust in more people. You are no longer just Inspector Hashiguma, you are my friend and my partner. Your shield has protected me all this time, so once in a while you should let me be your shield. Huh, you're not even going to blush after saying all that? No matter how you feel, we are the LGD, we aren't rioters, nor are we criminals. We won't take back our headquarters, not necessarily for the sake of pride or justice. We'll do it because we are the LGD and we'll take back what belongs to us. That's the only reason we need. Do not make Langman worry about us. Do I make myself clear? Obedience, diligence, and perseverance. Perseverance again. It's time. Let us rid the LGD's headquarters of every last Reunion member. You remember her brimming with courage, bravely charging the enemy ranks. Officer, I know what you are. My Rogini Marts only work on the infected. I don't care. Don't you know that you're only going to become a spawn to be discarded when you've served your purpose? You can have those words back. You remember Rhodes Island making haste, arriving just at the battle's decisive moment. Yep, when Blaze just jumped out of the aircraft. You are using your own blood as the incendiary? Huh, do I look like some sort of caster to you? Only some egoistical newbie would go around committing arson like that. Sorry, but this is just one of my fighting techniques. Show yourself, you have nowhere to hide. You remember the LGD taken aback and the horn blown to signal the counterattack on all fronts. You remember Rhodes Island and the LGD fighting apart, Reunion suffering defeat after defeat. Just you move and I shoot. You still remember, at the end of the fight in Langman, how Rhodes Island had to once again face an enemy she didn't want to fight. Oh, was it Mephisto there? Or... oh, no, Frost. Oh, yeah. Yes, you will now fight me. Only one of us leaves. If you can defeat me, it means someone will be able to survive. Yeah, just at the right time, Luna. Good job. You remember it vividly. It was precisely because we both knew, we both cherished the same ideal. And because we did, neither of us could back down. I'm willing to join Rhodes Island. I'm willing to fight together with you against the enemies of the infected, your way. This is my burden to bear. She was, at the instant the battle concluded, a part of Rhodes Island. Oh. And yet, Rhaenyn's crushing defeat in Langmend was no more than Tangwas moving her first piece. Exploiting the cover of a sandstorm, the Chernobyl core city approached Langmend. You remember a direct attack using a city as a weapon? That was Damawa's true maneuver. In this moment, the firm and resolute Chen chose to leave alone. Rhodes Island too chose to abandon coordinated action with MGD and go into the fray. To make landfall and attack the Chernobyl core city and haunt Rhaenyn's offensive. Drivers, maintain a steady speed, check your maps, use a sensor arm to cover your approach to the core city until you're in range to deploy boarding gear. Engage. You still remember how we returned to the core city defended by guards every step of the way and met an old friend. It's been a while, Amia. Doctor counts it. Exhausted our strength. Oh yeah, poor kitten. Put an end to the quandary. It tries to walk forward, but its fragile wings are unable to support its own body. There are sounds trickling out of its throat like a river of terror of whimpers. Creatures of artificial nature can usually be traced back to aesthetics. Yet, don't be fooled by its appearance. No matter how beautiful it may seem, you are looking at the concrete behind the surrounding devastation. It's singing. Prevailed over a mighty enemy. Before I continue, like, the thing is, I didn't know Frost Nova was the one, like, who would sing Mephisto to sleep. That makes it even more sad, like, what the fuck? And the thing is, like, apparently, like, Mephisto couldn't remember who was actually singing to him, because Frost Nova would usually leave so that the children wouldn't be too cold around her. So he would just know the voice. That's so sad, for fuck's sake. Prevailed over a mighty enemy. The Wendigo freezes in place. Something appears to be dripping sorrowfully from his helmet. A minute passes. During this eternity of a minute, there are no other sounds except for the low rumbling of the moving city. Everyone there was forced to confront their own hearts. They may have... Also, like, what I'm not so sure about, like... Patriot, yeah, for a second, the Wendigo, for a second I forgot his name. Like, what the fuck, like, he died standing, but he was also, like, we killed a sick man, basically, right? Because the reason he wouldn't take his helmet, because it was basically almost like the bones of his skull would be showing, like he was basically, his skin was, how would you say it, not corrupted, but like, already decayed, like he was sick of the originium, like, disease he had. Like, I know that it, like, concentrated in his throat, which made him unable to speak, but, like, I think it had an effect, like, not only in his throat, like, but in his entire body. Like, he was afraid to take off the helmet because he would look like a bloody monster. They may have overcome their doubts, no longer at a loss. Chen has tried to run away many times, but she stopped herself. They may have indulged their hatred fixed and unwavering. Oh, that was such a cute part as well. The women standing at the core were bound to decide the final battle at the summit of the tower. They didn't say much about it, like, not much, but they still, like, mentioned how, who was it actually? I think it was in the final battle, like, Keshi mentioned it. How the Wendigo was scared to take off his helmet, because everyone would be afraid of him if they saw his face. Because it was mangled up, like, decaying, like, basically the disease has already taken it over. The Battle of Langmend drew here to an end. It was as if there were fundamentally no winners and no losers. Only each individual settling their aspiration, each headed somewhere different. My brain hurt. Hey, what? Doctor, you don't want to talk? I get it, so much has happened. Oh yeah, this is where we ended it. like where the story of the last chapter ended. But with you by my side, I feel happy. There are some things we can't do by ourselves. Rhodes Island, we always press forward, no matter what the dark clouds bring. And no matter how many terrible stories unfold across the world, I'll always believe in the warmth in your heart. Welcome home, Doctor. I left out the part where she said like she would kill us if we went on the wrong path. That, like, at least include everything, come on, that was kinda important. Every battle in the standoff against Reunion you can recall. But you still cannot find any recollection of the things that should most come back to you. The things of the past, the things of Rhodes Island. The things you can truly do. You know, come the future, that there will be more journeys still to take. And that this is no more than the beginning. So, Act 1 was basically a prologue. Which I don't mind, like, the more story the better. And that was like the introduction to chapter 9, right? Then Amy said, I'm Dark Knight, and Dark Knight's all over the place. You get out. Just get out before I kick you out. Okay, let's see chapter 9. Victoria's 7th Frontline Infantry Battalion, 2nd Tempest Platoon, makes landfall on County Hillock. I take it I have no info about what's going on right now, because like this is like a new act. Probably gonna have a separate story from the last one, like maybe like being a little influence from the last act. It's like gonna carry the global story forward, I take it. The hibernating mountains carry smokestack highs. And the tracks run holding my home with creak and cry. Oh, why a poem again? I found an acorn rolling in the gutter all alone, and right by a rivet rusted all over its chrome. I suck at poetry though. Oh, we are in a warehouse? Oh, there's Horn. We've entered the warehouse. Investigation team, report status. Also, shit. Leader, vital signs to the southeast. 7 shelves away from you, moving within 1 meter. Number of heads? 1. Any Originium response? None for the time being. Good, hold your position. Bagpipe? Got it. What are you looking for? Doesn't sound like someone singing. Don't get distracted. This means our target's guard is down. Keep to the plan. Wait for my signal, then you charge. For now, keep moving in. 5, 4, 3. Ready? Ah, my eyes. Like it's dark in my room. I didn't need a bunker destroyed. Sheesh. What's going on? All this smoke out of nowhere. Don't move. Stay where you are. Raise both your hands up. You're Victorian soldiers? What do I mean by that? Aren't you Victorian too? He's looking to run. Cello, watch to intercept. Leader, he's not heading for the exit. He's turned back. Triangle, target heading for the back shelves. If you pick up any Originium response, open fire immediately. Everyone else, from behind my shield. Quick! Oh, so they have had some weapons prepared in case of emergency. Bagpipe, what are you doing? She's gonna intercept him. Yep. Tackle him from behind. I'm covering it. Everyone, run! You! Leader, no Originium response. That's not a bomb under That's not a bomb under Bagpipe. Oh, false alarm. And the target? Sorry, I knocked him a little hard. He won't be standing for a while. And what of the boxes? I'll take a peek. All potatoes and carrots, and cauliflowers too. I squashed them flat. Shame, they seem just fine for eating. Stay alert. This one, and this one, they're all the same. Leader, it's all produce and grains in here. Triangle, watch for anyone else nearing our perimeter. Oboe, you searched like the instant. Why, sir? Squad like cello, oboe, triangle. Why triangle? Why musical instruments? Oh, I almost knocked my coffee off my how do we call it, desk. Why did the word desk escape my mind for a second there? You search the warehouse with bagpipe. Signal of any discovery. Oh no. Oh! In the musical sense. That makes so much sense now. Okay. Like it didn't click with me the entire time. I was always like, why the fuck is she named Horn when she doesn't have any horns? Like it didn't click with me at all. Cello, take this man stuck on the floor and tie him up. Oh, poor man. Right now, sir, we are going to need you to answer a few questions. I don't know anything. I'm here for sorting the potatoes. Are you from County Hillock? Yes? Have you heard of any Spectre force? Spectre? What? Doesn't force mean people like you, what? All the soldiers? They took Lori, Julie and Chris away. Is it my turn now? I want you to calm down. Listen, we have people who saw a batch of Virginium goods enter this warehouse late last night, and now those goods aren't here. You need to give me an explanation. Explanation? That's what you're looking for? You're not going to just hang me? Hey, what are you spitting around for? You gotta care about hygiene. Any leads? None. It's potatoes everywhere. If our information wasn't wrong, then they must work. Then they must work a sight fast. Alright. Bring him. He definitely knows something. He's just not willing to open up. There it is. You're all the same. Dying to find faults in all of us. Torturing us. You Victorian oppressor beasts. Again? He thinks calling another Victorian counts as an insult. It's flying over my head. Leader, incoming. How many? Prepare to break up. Yes, leader. Update, leader. They seem to be our own. Imagine that. Incoming. Kill them all. Oh, wait a second. It's just Joe and his company. Leave him be. Oh, fine. Yeah, basically. Charge. They're in here. Oh, what of soldiers? Leader, you're surrounded. Going by the numbers, yes. If you listen to the voices, they don't seem to be too many left outside. If I crack the wall by me, then we've got our chance. Don't get hasty. I see you had a very fierce confrontation in here. Oof, what a name. Rita Scamandros, 7th Frontline Infantry Battalion, 2nd Tempest Platoon Leader. Nice to meet you, Lieutenant Scamandros. My name isn't too easy to remember. You can call me Horn, Captain. Very well, Horn. I'm Kelly, Louis Kelly. I'm sorry, codenames aren't our style. Captain Kelly, you and your troops are presumably also here to investigate this warehouse? Correct. We received the tip of 2. Then you to understand how grave the situation is. A great deal of illicit Virginium goods were stolen off a military transport a couple months ago and ultimately came to vanish in this region. I need not remind you, Captain, with this much ordnance coupled with recent thefts in surrounding counties, if fallen into felonious hands, the menace posed will reach far beyond County Hillock. Did you mess up like the heart first time? Good job. Good job. What a beautiful thing. There, body. I'm not even gonna call you anything. Imagine like mixing up 3 and 4. You're like, okay, how to make a heart again? Arrow to the left. Which number was it? 5. No. 9 doesn't seem right. Oh, 4. Yeah, it was 4. Good, thank you for the rundown, I understand. And we are very thankful for your cooperation. Hill, Sir? Take this young man, this suspect, back to the camp. What? It was meant for us getting this man as our lead. Sir, your spirit is obstructing fulfillment of my duty. Backpipe, let it go. But our mission? We're in Halo Command right now. Captain Kelly pulls a handkerchief from his pocket and wipes the sweat on his forehead. Very glad we could persuade you, Lieutenant. You and this young weaver lady, no other present. No, Frozen, goddammit. You must be certainly worn out by a hard journey dashing here from Londinium. It's our duty as soldiers of Victoria. Yes, quite right. Now, if you still have intention to operate in County Hillock, you're obliged to continue tracking the thieved Originium goods. This is an order from Londinium. I imagine Colonel Hamilton would see sense too. Oh, of course, of course. You may accompany me back to camp. Leader, do we really have to give him up to them? They have to be doing this on purpose. Ever since we touched foot on the Asker's way, they've been following right behind. Right until now, just as we caught him. Station troops of the Empire have a responsibility to address any threats to public safety that arises within their station. They haven't violated any code. Alright. Captain, he's yours. As for code, we may also take part in interrogation, we hope you recall. Yes, quite in line with code. No, let me go, don't take me. Help me, save my soul, I haven't done anything, I don't know. And gets hit. Yep. Hell. Terrible like him always do make a scene like this. Take him away. Really? What gives him the right? Leader, I think that feline wants us to help him. He's scared to death of going with her. Tango. Here, leader, still in position outside the same tree. They haven't noticed me. Good. Take a reconnaissance group and keep investigating along nearby transport routes. If you find any leads, immediately report back. Oh, what a gentleman, right? Yeah. Understood. Are we notifying their barracks? No need. Be sure to defend yourselves. Oh, so we start in a warehouse. Lovely. Standard environment. Huh? What? Oh, what is this? Story? Oh yeah, because I take it your operators have to be like rather high in level for chapter 9. But I take it like with the story mode, you like don't get rewards and stuff. Yeah, but you don't use any sanity either. Sheesh, whoa, okay, that could be good if I ever like hit a stage that's just way too hard. Like I can do the story and then like come back to the stage whenever I want. Compatibility? Ah, okay, I see. What? Oh, you just get... Wait a second. Oh, but you got both of them in... Okay, you just get the... Okay, but... That's hard mode, okay. About this, like, are these separate rewards? Like, when you do it, like, first I do it on this difficulty, get these rewards, and then sometimes I do it on story difficulty to get, like, a little more MMD and stuff. Is that how it works? Because it said, like, reward on 3-star, or how does it work? I'm gonna have to, like, play around with that. A well-hidden enemy might as well be a ghost. Oh, I don't like how I can deploy here. Okay, defenders here, a lot of range damage here. Okay, I'm gonna figure something out. Okay, I know. Okay. Oh, why didn't I read it? Da 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 da. For both the current environment and non-level. Oh, okay. So if you do it on standard, you get home the rewards. See, it says it right there. Yeah, just stick with this for now. That should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Are we in Londinium? Or... Oh, in County Hillock still, okay. Cause like, well, that makes sense, like, Victoria and stuff, it's like, that period, like, the architecture is reminding of the Victoria period. County Hillock. A medium-sized nomadic city, a modest distance out from Londinium. Main pillars are agriculture and light industry, not on close terms with the surrounding countries. Full match on what the intel describes. Outcast, you there yet? Just made it a minute ago. Did you slap a tracking device on me? I've called you like 15 times since last night. I took the wasteland route, as if I'd have signal. Okay, let me get this out there. I'm not the one in a rush. Misery's pushing it. You know how he is, the worrywart. Not my fault he can't chill out. He's all wound up, even out on a mission. Like it's like is he looking to sprout some more wrinkles? A nice lady. Well, what did I like? Did I assume someone's gender wrong again, or what did I do? Wouldn't be Misery if he was anybody else. My brain, oh, it's only been an hour. My brain is already starting to lag. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, give me a second. Okay, it should be fine. Fair enough. Seriously though, any thoughts on the city? Extremely normal. Intel might be faulty then. There's at least 40 cities in Victoria at that scale. No matter how bright the Londinium sun shines, there's always big places its light cannot reach. You've seen the files. You should know County Hillock doesn't have any noble terrains. 2 counts showed interest in the city but never saw it through. Because it won't make any money? Yeah. Or because of how ordinary it is. But the more normal a place looks, the better it is to hide in plain sight. No matter when Rhodes Island decides to get moving, this is a good opportunity to scout the way ahead. Gotcha, just call me if you need support. I only just geared up to head for Connor County. I'm still close by for now. Why is my brain struggling today? Like, let's go. Resettling. In fact, it's not easy work. I'm on basic shore duty compared to your mission. Probably down at the branch office drinking tea more than half the time. Also, yeah, I forgot one thing I wanted to mention. Are we gonna see the Lungman chief, what was his name, anytime soon back in the story? Cause I'm wondering if he decided to reach out like to Rhodes Island at the end. Cause he was, why? Cause he was mentioning how he was ready to basically, like, you know how he seemed like a basically dark tyrant, like an overlord of Lungmen who didn't care about anyone or anything. And then at the end it was revealed that he was actually, like, he would have given Rhodes Island, like, even land, like a place, a self-governed, like, a piece of land where they could, like, settle infected, where infected would be safe. Like, he was on board to cooperate with them, like, with how things were going. But then, like, all the shit happened with Chernobyl and stuff, and, like, Rhodes Island chose to cut off the cooperation with the LGD and stuff. And you know how, I still don't know whose bodies are in the sewer. You know how Chen got furious that the infected in the slums got killed? And then you find out later that actually maybe some of them like got killed as a diversion, but not all of them got killed. Like they evacuated as many as they could. Because the Red King, like you know how he is with his people. He says like he's working with A, yet he does his best to like do what's, I'd say, morally grey, not right or wrong, but what's morally grey, to like please give everyone a decent chance at everything. That's why I'm asking. I'm kind of curious how that went, because like Wei was very cooperative at the end. Random citizen 123, their deaths will be remembered. And that's why no one likes you. Because you would just cast like random people out like that. You're like, they weren't important in the story. Fuck them. They could have burned 5 times over. I wouldn't care the slightest. Yeah, burn the women, the children, everyone. It's fine. They're not major characters. You said that too. I never said that. How dare you put those words into my mouth? I said them as like referencing what you say, and never in any other context. Like, how dare you? Those are some hard accusations. Those are some very hard accusations, buddy, and you have no proof whatsoever. You are gonna stand trial before the council. The council shall decide your fate. How dare you like that? Lie like that. I don't remember. Who mentioned the Yetis? What? What you talking about? Don't remember a single thing. Who? Where? With who? Give me a break. With a storm like this coming, is a sanctum like you gonna be happy chilling with a cup of tea? So you, what the, huh? What you talking about? Remember what? Good thing you're not Tara. What? What does that even mean? Children, these kids these days make zero sense at all. You know, I'd love to live it up like retire. Oh, to not die. Whatever, I'm not convinced. Whatever, let's just get our jobs done and head home soon as we can. Unrelated, Outcast. But remember a bunch of green Sancta operators waiting for you to hold marksmanship classes. Relax. They need some free study time every now and then too. Also, and I know it goes without saying, but Misery won't get off my back about it. Be careful, Outcast. Hope it don't go smooth. It never does though, it never does. Smooth? Sorry, kiddo, but that's not me. Yeah, knew it. Oh, interrogation room, I take it. 6:50 AM, overcast. Interrogation room, yep. County Hillock of Victoria Barrack. Outside corridor. I'm remembering like that chapter with the Yetis and stuff. How dare you make me say stuff like that? Like, I loved each character I ever saw in this game. Everyone is nice, even when they're a dickhead. They're a justified dickhead most of the time. Like, even the psychos, like, have a reason to be psychotic. Like, their lives were fucked up. And then they blame me. Like, I just wanna let them all die. How dare you? Okay, let's focus on the story. Like, I don't know how much longer we are gonna go for. Like, maybe like 1 or 2 stages. Like, I don't want to do too much right now because this is just introductory. Leader, it's so stuffy in here. There's no ventilation or nothing. You said the same thing. The Stockton serial bombing interrogation last year. Still, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not gonna be used to it, no matter how many times. You might call Cello instead. With her being over 2 meters, a nice tall lady, I see. Do we have Cello as an operator? Or is she just gonna be like a side character here? She could scare him into behaving a bit. I mean, it could be a mistranslation. Like, you know, it won't be the first time like someone like mixed up her and him, like in the like written story, like when they were translating. Let's hope it's a nice tall lady. Why do I want to play Resi 7 now? God damn it. Nothing. You're punching a clean hole for a steel table frightens suspects just as much. I lost my head for a bit there. He took 2 children and then he sat there being so sarky about their family. Didn't that steam you as well? Was I steamed? You left finger marks in his imprisonment device with how hard you squeezed around his neck. He pissed him straight on the spot with the shock you gave him. Spat his conspirators' name in the bomb coordinates right out, all shivering. That was mostly your credit, wasn't it? It was a necessary means of interrogation. Oh, I've never been good with those means. I passed basic interrogation theory by the skin of my teeth. Always copied my friend's homework as well. Then you are in luck. Our Prince von Rome today is sitting on the side, listening. Yeah, you bloody masochist. I know you would want to get choked. I mean, what? Ah, thank goodness. Actually, it's almost time, isn't it? Why's nobody come to bring us in? Didn't the captain say to tell it was going from 7 o'clock on? It's still 4 minutes too. Excuse me, is Captain Kelly present? We're scheduled to meet him here. I'm not sure. Is there interrogation set for 7? I don't know. Yesterday afternoon, we had a man suspected of smuggling illegal Originium goods. Do you know where he's been kept? I don't know. That's 3 strikes. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if County Hill keeps slightly different time to Londinium. Is that a thing? Seems at least to Captain Kelly it is. I suppose we'll just have to do as the locals do. Just kick the door in or what? I know you would. I would make a joke right now, but no. I need to hold back. Let's just say enjoy your KFC later. Let me just get a little more comfy. There we go. It's 10 minutes past now. Checking your time over and over won't bring our colleagues here any faster. Perfect. In a way, I need to talk with you about that false alarm of the battle yesterday. Leader? You aren't getting one past me, I'm asking you. When I gave you the order to withdraw, why did you jump at the crate instead? Aren't you yelling for the others to withdraw? Before we entered the warehouse, you ordered me to make sure to catch the suspect alive. That was the initial order. But orders are orders, right? We all thought the suspect set off a bomb, didn't we? I judged that I was the only one with a chance to complete the mission. If I could block the blast wave, I could keep the suspect alive, and you don't be safe and sound too. Bonk, but what? What? Why would you bonk? Perv. Of course, I had no clues about your shield, leader. Remember the time you saved me under own artillery fire from the Sargon Mercs? Cause I'll never forget that. That's not what I'm talking about. If, and I'm only supposing, there really was a bomb beside the crate, you would have taken grave harm, possibly even thrown away your life. No way! There weren't any explosives that high spec in the stolen goods. Even someone modified them secretly. The force wouldn't be any harder than the fort cracker shells, so we use a combat exercise, you know? I can take those. Don't be overly reliant on the Wyvern constitution in combat. How many times have I told you that? 5? She did what? She did and stupid. Okay. First, let's get some basic like English knowledge. When you wanna use or an, like how do you call them? Is it syllables in English, like A, E, I, O, U? Yes, you use before consonants, like before like B, D, T or anything, but you use like you use N before like A, E, I, O, U. Or was it the other way around? I could be wrong. I'm high on caffeine right now, so I could be wrong. Look it up. Never trust me. I could be blatantly wrong. Like, this is my 7th coffee today, don't ask why. 10 at minimum by my memory, and I can't imagine Slim didn't teach you that too. Might have taught me that. Your smile beaming has no effect on me. I'm your leader. I'm responsible for the safety of everyone under me. Now I need to second guess myself. Yep, it's N before, it's AN before like A-E-I-O-U, and it's before like the rest, so a stupidity, a doctor, a bag, stuff like that. Okay, so I honestly thought like my brain was maybe crashing midway there, so okay, good. Everything is right. Yeah. But like, better safe than sorry, better always check. Even though, like, a stupidity doesn't make sense. Like, in general, like, that, what you said, like, she did a stupidity. Works, but makes no sense. If you said, like, a stupid thing, that would, like, okay, she did a stupid thing, she did something stupid. That would, like, mean something, at least. But when you say she did, or even, like, the correct, like, grammar, she did a stupidity. Stupidity is a general term. Like that's used to describe like the act of being stupid. So yeah, still, but like I got the gist of it, so it's fine. But yeah, just so you know, so you could have said like she did a stupid thing, she did something stupid. That would have been more correct. But it's still like it was still understandable from the thing you said. But anyways, let's go back to hey, don't steal my humor. I'm gonna sue you for copyright. Let's go back to the story. I'm sorry, leader. You know what's coming after we return, don't you? You can hand me run laps, no problem, but I hate to go without supper. There's times I have no idea how I should handle you, Bagpipe. You are the most outstanding soldier under my command. Your obstinance goes right along with your combat skills, constantly exceeding expectations. Well, it's gotta be that way. My mom's told me when I was little, Weaver woman must see things through to the end. Not even a hurricane means much of anything. If you can't harvest all the wheat before it breaks down, your precious grains go moldy. I was not singing your praises. Forget it, no matter how much I scold at you, it'll be a miracle if it refers you any. Believe me, leader, you've got a face far from scary. I've seen plenty enough of the sort with eyes so bright, telling people all sinister things with all the worst language Victoria has to offer. Enough meaningless platitudes like this won't affect a qualified Victorian serviceman. No, so basically, like, how compliments will get you nowhere. That was the basic gist of that. You mean to say this? Does it have to be this way? Damien, no, I mean Barry. He was a good one ever since he was young. I can guarantee he simply took a wrong turn. You're absolutely right. My apologies, yes, I will follow your orders. Yes, those Londoners are still here. Understood, I'll pass down the instructions, sir. My assurances, I'll never forget I'm the first and foremost a Victorian soldier. Leader, you're checking the clock again. I'm not like you, I can't go blank anywhere, anytime. Honestly speaking, I've had that feline from the warehouse in my mind. I still probably like the song he sang. I imagine a bit, don't know why. That song would be lovely for singing alongside Traktorin. Traktorin? The hibernating mountains carry livestock herds. Or was it the song from, like, the beginning? He's staring at me. Was I singing out of tune? I remember the words wrong. Oh, was it livestock? Was it building then? Or tillers? You, Himmelpang over there, do you know what the song words are meant to be? You shouldn't be singing in here. Oh, sorry, did I violate any of your rules? At the very least, don't go singing that bunch song in front of us. That bunch? What bunch? I don't get what you're saying. Are you fiddling with me, Beaver? Huh? What's got you angry now? Bagpipe. Can't shake the feeling something is off kilter. You can save it for later. I'm not talking about... Reader, I think I just heard someone in there singing as well. You're right. A matching tune comes from the depths of the dim corridor, of a deeper tone, rougher, broken off by a few fierce coughs from time to time. You think the man's in here? Hey, you're not allowed in! Oi! Are you the one we caught yesterday in the outskirt warehouse? You mean Damien? Poor Damien got dragged off ages ago. When? How do we not hear? Where did he get taken to? Where? You're asking where? He's already... Shut up! Or would you like to go to the same way he went? You're threatening him? Why? Where in the world did that man yesterday go to? Went home. Went home? He got let go. So you had nothing to do with the Spectre Force at all, either. What mean? You aren't allowed to converse with the prisoner without permission. I want to see Captain Kelly. Step aside, soldier. I know he's in here. Let me in. Yeah. He's not. You were the adjutant of the warehouse with the warm mouth. I remember you. What's your idea here? What's the idea here? The captain left on urgent business. He asked me to pass this on to you. The interrogation ended 1 hour ago. Good. So you mean you went and gave us the wrong time? A lapse in communication, not uncommon at all, is it? What would a lapse in communication? Do you think we're idiots? Reader, they gave us false info. Let us up the garden path. That's not the key point. I'm asking you, soldier, why did you show up to tell us this information now, since you've been bidden so much time? Surely none of you will mind us wasting even more. In regards to your question... Thank you, acknowledged. Lieutenant Scamandros, the order I received was to inform you of the following. Convict Damien Berry, your individual of utmost concern, was 10 minutes ago on an attempt en route to seize weaponry from its escort and assault military personnel, shot dead. What? What bloody nonsense are you feeding us? We've seen that lad, he's just an old man, he was frightened stiff when he saw us. How would he go attacking a fully armed regular by himself? That is to say, you summarily executed the suspect without trial. I relate to you the facts. Reader, we've been put in the dark. Why wouldn't they let us have access to the suspect? Aren't we stood on the same side? I'm still unclear about the reasons right now. The one thing I can be sure of is, if we want to continue investigating, we only got ourselves to depend on. The attitude the barracks have is loud and clear. They won't be of any help to us whatsoever. I'm not daft either. I can see they've got a mean habit for tripping people up. So what do we do next? We scarcely got the lead and it's gone again. We need to think of some other way. Oh, yeah, I just thought. That man called Damien, he said his work was sorting the potatoes. Every outer agriculture plate in a nomadic city has its own channel for transporting crops inwards. We should be able to find the farm worker settlement by following along. If we can have a chat with his friends or kin, we might find our lead again. It's very you, Freyna thought. Can you just leave me the information inquiring to me? Excellent. We begin immediately. Reader, are you gonna come with? I'll stay to negotiate with the barracks. To my mind, they wouldn't slop out an execution without going through interrogation. As long as they held one, there'll be records left behind. Triangle? Reader, we're in the outskirts. You got ambushed? They came out of nowhere and I got rambled. This was combat techniques of weaponry. They're a full match with previous intel. Even snare shards can barely hit them. Damn it. Remember, your main duty is to come back alive. Acknowledge, leader. We should be fine. Triangle out. This is major intel. Our target, the force they call Spectre-like, is in County Hillock this very moment. Oh, is that the stage? Okay, let's go. Let's see what the mechanics of this chapter are gonna be. I mean, can't be more annoying than the originals, right? Oh, whoa, okay. Reinforce. Snipering the doubling forces when refraction. Okay, I guess that's a buff that's gonna like fall off. Why is there? Oh, come on, that's rude. I do like the music though. Okay, I have an idea about how I guess like this is gonna be a small stage, so let's just get some more DP. Okay, I have an idea. Monster, can you take their fire for now? Oh, easily! Okay, Schwarz, go ahead. Oh wait, is it the last unit deployed? No, it's random. Okay. Poke the thingy. Okay, let me get you. Okay, so fine, so good. It's the last unit deployed, okay. And they call themselves archers. And what's you here? Wait, she can't reach there, can she? Oh, that's a stupid. No, I don't want to let you die. I forgot it's like only one turn around there, okay? There we go. Okay, so far so good. Oh, so no X3 after. Okay, lovely. There is a challenge. Oh wait, this what's the challenge mode actually? That one super hounds is significantly increased. That's like not. So just the hounds are a little tankier. That's easy. Then let's go. I'll have to do that like for the free DP because I need like 38 for the pack. Okay, so. Can Shaw be deployed on range tiles? I don't remember. Can Shaw be deployed on range tiles? Ah, okay, I have an idea. I'm playing around, so let me just see some stuff. I'm playing around a bit. Okay, so yeah, okay, I see this. Okay, I have an idea. I don't need that many ground units here. So I'm gonna have you stay. Lava, I wanna switch you out for... Let me see. Yeah, and also let's switch up. Do I need 2 vanguards for this one? I know what XQZ is gonna be more than good enough. I just wanna, like, I wanna goof around a little bit. Where is Shaw? Let's go. Okay, they come from there immediately, fair enough. Oh, one stage there, I see. So Tim, you can clear this one out, you just have them like this. Let's just clear them out immediately. Okay, I just wanna like go for. Oh, she's like. Okay. Wait, is anything gonna go like this though? Okay. Nah, let's just have you here, it's fine. Wait, no, I messed up. Now you will never utilize your ability. That's fine. Almost fine and good. Wasn't she? Oh, you are right. Oh, you are right. you are absolutely right. Yes, she pulls it. Never mind, I ain't gonna use her skill anyways. Oh. Oh, so they are gonna go this way, lovely. Wait, she has passive regeneration or what? Huh? Okay. They're never gonna make it to here. Oh, that's a big one. Mage. Oh, yes. Oh wait, that didn't like no, that didn't push him at all. Yep, that's not enough. Oh, will you be able to kill a party? Oh yeah, you will. Never mind. They're chunky boys, yeah, heavy boys. Okay, that was funny though. Yeah, isn't she a porno? Well, she is indeed. She is indeed. So what? She can still deal damage. 7:11 a.m. Overcast. Rhode Island County Hillock branch office. Oh, we have a branch office? Oh, Janie. Morning, everyone. The weather's not bad at all today, wouldn't you say, Uncle Commodore? Oh, it's you. I was just asking, who else could it be knocking at the crack of dawn? But it's a gloomy day today, no matter where you look. What's to appreciate? Anytime it's not raining is a good weather. That's what you get in County Hillock. For that matter, how do you know the day is not going to turn clear skies? Fine, you got me there. Shredder, you stop dilly-dallying. We haven't got anyone dropping in. It's just Jenny, Daily Ditcher. You're the one to talk. Shredder, you come over here with us. I brought you coffee. Oh, you coffee pie. Oh, a coffee pie. Oh, that sounds delicious. And some shortbread. They sent me some tea last week. Da sent me. Oh, like father, I take it. Da sent me some tea last week, so I brought that too. And come over there. Is there any evaporated milk left? Leftover started molding ages ago. That bloody man never remembered to buy any. Isn't it your turn to be on shopping duty, or am I hallucinating somehow? Fred, Will, we need your votes too. Alright, it's not worth crying over the spilled milk. This little spilled milk. Look, what's this? Fresh new evaporated, and some cheese too. Huh? Pick them up along the way from the morning market. Here, you can have them. I wanted to try making milk tea forever now. Ugh. The audacity combining tea with milk. Ugh. I think you like it at least, Uncle Oliver. That looks pretty delicious, that's pretty nice. It's fine when cause I'm used to like saying bloody in general. Come on, how can you be that offensive to our friends? Still no more considerate than you, Jenny. Will, you'd better learn well. At least don't start acting like that man next to you with Shredder for a code name. The shortbread tastes delicious. Alright, Miss Willow, isn't your senior officer going to get on your case for running here every day to bring us breakfast? The Victorian Army's rules are fairly strict, if I recall. Oh, you don't need to worry about that. I'm a guard of honor. I'm only good for big events or recruitment drives. They don't have much use to put me to. The Sergeant Mayor wouldn't even think about me most of the time. Besides, it's not like I don't do anything proper. Every morning when I get up, the first thing I do is pull this banner of its support. Yeah, the first thing Luna ever does when there's a new banner is pull. And somehow, even with like over 300 pounds, couldn't get the character he wanted. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. While I wait for the flour to ferment and the coffee to brew, I'll straighten out the creases bit by bit. Love him, Lo. Love is a strong word, Luna. Love is a strong word, though. Wait, no. I need a pulse banner with 5 pulse, though. Yeah. I mean, you don't need pulse. Like, I think my mentality of like just pull whenever you feel like it is good. If you aren't. Oh wait, yeah, you are spending on the game. Never mind, you're paid to win. Ah, I forgot. I was like, if you are the free-to-play player, like, fuck it, you just enjoy the game, like, get the most out of it. If you get what you wanted, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, I have no right to speak with a bloody dolphin like you. Ugh. Once a short present, that means I have to wash the flour off me. It takes time for my hair to dry naturally, and that's the perfect time to care for the flagpole and let it shine like brand new. You only do that's a lie. Okay, let's go lying immediately. Lovely. Uncle Oliver, don't rush to pick up your tea yet. It's still too hot. For a complete morning, everything needs to glow gorgeous, no exceptions. Only then can I bring joy to you all. That's my life's creed. What's the pie like today, Shredder? Want any more? Perfect, just like every day before. Really? Let me try some too. Seems I put a little too much sugar in it. I'll make sure to watch out for that tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you off for being lazy like they do now, Miss Willow. Jenny, that's what everyone calls me. Alright, Miss Jane. My honest fears that they want me spending every morning as simply as you do. No need for that. I'm not like any of you. There's only so much I can do for the people here. I think the tea is about to be right temperature now. Just make sure to stir it a little before you drink. Oh, she's a clumsy one. Like someone I know. You sent the ball flying again, Craig. Oh, not again. Is this gonna be Misa 2.0? No. Don't show me a child this early on in the chapter. Like that means this boy's gonna die. I'm gonna get it. Oh boy, it went into the building. If you actually hit any of the grown-ups, then you're in for it. Last time didn't Karen get hurt? Someone's come out. Let's run. Oh, she got hit by the ball. I thought she like how do you say it? Like the tea set fell out of her hands. Like she was clumsy and like this and let it fall. But no, she got hit by a ball. Whose ball is this? Is it yours? Craig, come on, run! Forget the ball! No, that ball left by my... there. If you're too shy about it, I won't hand it back. Come on, hold your hand out. Are you gonna beat me? Why would I beat you now? Your clothes got dirty. Oh, that's just me being careless. It's no matter. All the other grown-ups, all the other grown-ups like you, they don't care if it wasn't me who got them dirty. They always beat us, but not with their hands. They kick us instead. What? Sheesh! And they shout all out to scare us off. That means they're definitely not your friends. You live around here. I think I've spotted you before. Doesn't your ma sell apples at the crack of every dawn? Down there in the district 17 nearby. Your family's apples are scrumptious, not too crispy, but still very, very sweet. Perfect for making apple butter and spreading onto bread. How about this? I'll put the ball on the windowsill here, and you come pick it up, okay? Oh, she just takes it around. Hold on, slow down. I've got tea on my hands. I got your hair all wet. Let me wipe that off for you. Wait, what happened? I'm Zany. What's your name? I'm... Craig! It's your ma looking for you. Quick! You gotta go! Why do I feel like the child's gonna be in danger? Wanna bet now, Luna? I bet that the child's gonna be in danger. How did his hair get wet though? Like I didn't get that. Did she like as she got hit by the boom, yeet the tea out the window and it splashed on the poor, like hot tea just splashed on the poor children? Got into a commotion outside? Children playing ball. Those bunch of rotters, higgledy-piggledy in the streets first thing in the morning. I bet it was them who broke that last window pane too. Children, you know. I broke the man next door's flower pots when I was young, and my dad really gave me a talking to for that. You laid hands on that boy? Just now, yeah. If I don't wipe his hair clean, it'd be sticky all day. His father passed away half a year ago, poor bloke, Kotori Puffy. There's a lot cause of that, won't dare touch him. Oh. Workers fairly strapped for cash that Orion byproduct processed land has a partnership with Aneka, but they don't give the full amount of prophylactics. Huh? It's normal for you to hesitate. In their neighborhood, it's about 1 in 5 houses turning out to have Oripapi patients. They care for another in a sense. If those soldiers weren't here... Shredder, you've lost track. It's alright, you're just stating the facts. I've heard now. My co-workers treat the Oripapi sick. No, not just the sick. They've got the wrong idea about all of the residents. I don't think the same way. We're all Victorians, aren't we? Their days might be hard on them. I understand full well. But I hope for them to live a little happier too. Do you think should I have been even better to that child? Don't force yourself. What's the long faces for and bring the playing cards out? Wasn't it you who suggested a spot of tea with cards, Miss Jane? Yes, Will's right. The sun's poking out for once in a while. Let's not waste the good weather. Take a seat, everyone. I'll pour you on some more tea. There's still plenty left in the pot. Is that me who's won again? It's too early to be full of yourselves. You're on shift tonight. What? How is it me again? Not clicking, that was our stakes. Whoever won at cards is on broom duty, while sorting buying us all afternoon. Can I get a read here? Oh, come over, your jokes are putting Will in tears again. Isn't that the fun of game of cards? One small tip, next time you try second dealing, remember to watch it behind you. What? Who's talking? Oh, it's Outcast. And on a side note, the tea is an excellent brew. Hello? Who might you be? She came in suddenly and none of us noticed her. They call me Outcast, my young vibrant beauty. I'm sorry I tasted your tea without asking, seeing as I rushed all the way over here. I hope you won't mind too much. Feel free, if you haven't eaten breakfast yet, would you like to try some pie I baked? That sounded wrong, goddammit. I might be a little sweet. I'm gonna cut off my bloody tongue. You know, like... Shut up! Yes, P, the letter P, you know, big P, like only one letter, like the one that goes like a dash, then a half circle on top of the dash, you know, that one. The thing is, like, my brain switches back to Serbian every so often, like it's my mother language, and in our language, it's like read how it's written, and write how you read. So basically, like if you have feel, for me it's fel, because it's f-e-l in my language. Or f-e-l, so it would be fel. There is no like you write a thing and it's like pronounced differently. So whenever like my brain just switches back, it's like I would read it how it's written down. So it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky just to get used to, like. But now I'm scared, like, to just read out words in like my way, because it would be, what do I know? Maybe it's an insult in another language. Because free, it's in English it's free. For me it's like fre. For a. Like if I read it my way. So yeah, it's like there is no, like in my language there is no like you write like sweet, it's pronounced sweet even though it's S-W-E-E-T, or little. You like it's the pronunciation is more with a D than a T, but it's little. You know, like that, it sucks sometimes, but yeah, I'm trying my best, like not to fuck up. Like you never know, like I could read it wrong and then it might sound like an insult in some language. Like you never know. You have to be careful with that. Not my intention, but like, it's what it is. It's me. Interesting. I don't know, like, I don't know even the tiniest bit of Spanish. Never had the opportunity to learn it as well. Like I would have had to self-teach myself, like I did with German and stuff. But like I was already like learning German on my own, then I had Russian and English in school, then of course you had like hone your mother language in school as well. So I just never had the time to. Like Honga? I have no clue. Yeah, I know that Honga is hello. I don't know some base words. It's not like I know 0% of Spanish, but still. Feel free if you haven't. Oh, I did read that. I'd love to. Everybody who knows me knows I love sweets, especially the Victorian kind. You got it baked like this, too fancy, adorable perfection. Thank you for the encouragement, Lady Outcast. Outcast, nobody calls me lady, really. I'm more of that last type. I know who you are, I remember now. Well, clean the table up, quick! I thought you'd be here 2 days later. Last message, you said you just passed the border. Couldn't help it. I haven't been into Victoria in a decade. Some parts are a bit more crowded, but just like me, the years are starting to show in a few places. If I hadn't hitched a ride the wrong way in County Peninsula, we would have met last night. Your understanding, please. County Hillock's not the biggest spot on the map, and we rarely get to meet operators at our branch office here. Last time I was out near Minos on the fieldwork, I met Stormeye. That was 2 years ago already. A lead operator? Just a name sounds like a force to be reckoned with. Rhodes Island gives different work to different people, that's all. Besides, I'm pretty much just a civil servant now. I only came to County Hillock to fetch some data. You're too modest. On the topic of data, did you want to see our finance source or the ledger for our inventory in, out, and stock this out? In Stouffville? Oh, your beasties. We're not that pressed for time. No need to hurl a starving girl like me straight into work. It's only fair to let me steal a breather here and there, right? I can sympathize greatly. Hope I haven't disrupted your R&R here. Outcast casually picks up card, pin, no more than paper. It spins 3 times and a half at her fingertips. Then is gone in a swish. Oh, she's a magician. Oh, where'd the card go? Right here. It's back! What kind of marvelous facial arts is this? Just a sleight of hand. Card sleight of hand, I see. I've got this gloomy looking friend who taught me whether I want to, concentrating on my fingertips. This method works wonders. Oh, I'm a little more relaxed now. Please, sit down. Oliver and Shredder. Well, what's you there, kiddo, standing in the corner? You must be Fred. Put a folder down and enjoy a little break with us. A chance like this doesn't come every day. Are you sure this is okay? Or would you like to see a magic trick where in 10 minutes this haggard stranger from out of town dies of boredom? What's it? Please continue. As for me, I still want the proper taste of this fine black tea with evaporated milk and that sweet scrumptious pie. There's more shortbread left here. If you still feel hungry, that is. Thank you. Oh, now this desert hit the spot. My stomach hasn't been this happy in a while. My tongue was beginning to feel to really miss flavor. Now you, cute little miss. I'm Jane Willow. That's a lovely name. I'm gonna guess you're old enough to drink. I've long since been of age. Less? Outcast, I'm serving after all. Oh, that grey Victorian military uniform, sort of felt flat and your shimmering blonde hair. Oh, flirting, I see. Oliver, count yourself lucky. No matter how dull and cloudy it gets, you always got your sunshine indoors. True, little Janie's brought us a mound of happy days. Listen to you, Uncle Oliver. You're the ones kindly letting me in while I'm snuck off from the barracks. I was actually a tiny bit surprised seeing you get along as well as you do. Outcast is such a lad, yeah. Also, like, what did you write? Sorry, like, I got too focused on the story. Yeah, you quit the pronunciation on the H and you have it. Hola? Why? I mean, I'm not gonna question, like, your language, your rules. I still find... I'm a little biased because, you know, my language and stuff, but I still like how in my language it's like you write what you speak and you speak what you write. So there is no miscommunications. Like, you can't misread something. It's written the way you would speak it. You know exactly what's on paper. Jane, if all Victorian soldiers were as lovable as you, we'd lose at least half of those awful rumors making their way across our realm. Thank you. If I haven't misunderstood, I assume those are compliments. Even on the way here, I saw some not so pretty sights. But anyhow, that's not gonna dampen the joy of meeting all of you here. I'm very glad I could meet you too. Well then, a toast to our encounter. I came here in kind of a hurry, so I could only bring some regular old gin, with way too much lemon because that's how I like it. You folks might find it too sour. We don't really drink on work hours. You're killjoy! Alright, that's on me for being sloppy. As a Rhodes Island operator, I can't be an exception. Let's just have some tea. Oh, no drink? Oh. So, who's dealing next? Me. You know, a blessing from a Sancta. Oh, she's a Sancta, okay. Can't see it because of the pet. Here we go. Game of Cards. Okay, I'm thinking about ending in here for Arknights at the very least. I don't want to get too far in. Like, this is like a nice sweet spot, like, to take a break on. When I do one more, I kinda don't. Because I feel like this, the stuff, like, the story is gonna get hectic, and I don't want it to end on, like, on a cliffhanger or anything. I wanna have, like, nice, how would you say it in English? Like, digestible parts. Where there is not too much nor too little. It's already been, like, 2 hours. Like, we had the like, banger beginning where I, like, read the rest of the, 8-2 story chapter, like, when we were at Rhodes Islands, like, what the deal was. Then, like, we had the introductory to chapter 9, then, like, a little intro to the characters we are gonna expect to meet, and then, like, a little nice, how would you say it, introduction to the county, to the Hilton County, to where I guess the story is gonna unfold, at least for now. So yeah, I don't wanna disrupt the oh, okay, I struggle with English quite a lot. Hornhorn and Morhorn. What? Now you make me wanna, like, I'm just gonna blur out whenever there's Horn on screen. I'm gonna just put a black, like, box over her, just so you can't see her. Just wanna annoy you. Also, like, funny thing I saw, like, because I'm gonna leave it here for Arknights for sure. It was fun. Quite enjoyable as well. Like, the story is, let's hope it's as good as the last, like, Act 1. So yeah, I wanted to show you something.